This 1966 U.S. quarter once bought a soda. Today, it could buy you a car. Let me tell you the secret history behind this coin. The United States Liberty, 1966. Quarter dollar is not just a coin. It is a time capsule. It holds within its metal the story of a nation shifting from silver to clad, from old traditions to modern realities, from war to hope. For collectors, it is a treasure. For historians, a witness. For ordinary people, a memory. And for storytellers like us, it's pure magic. Tell me your answer in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that like button, because what you about to hear will blow your mind. Like this video if you love rare coins. In the world of numismatics, the study and collection of coins, some coins shine not only for their metallic beauty, but also for the history they carry. One such coin is the United States of America Liberty 1966 quarter dollar. To a passerby, it may look like just another piece of change, but to collectors, historians, and lovers of stories hidden in metal, this coin is a silent witness to America's political, social, and economic struggles of the 1960s. The front side, obverse, of the 1966 quarter dollar carries the proud portrait of George Washington, the first president of the United States and a symbol of leadership, independence, and the birth of a nation. Washington's bust faces left, and just above his head is the word liberty, symbolizing the American spirit of freedom. Below the bust lies the motto, "In God We Trust," reflecting the religious and moral foundations deeply rooted in the American psyche. This design was not new in 1966. It had been introduced in 1932 to mark the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Sculptor John Flanagan was the artist behind this portrait, and his design became so iconic that it remained on the quarter for decades. On the reverse side, the 1966 quarter proudly displays the bald eagle, America's national bird, and a symbol of power, vision, and independence. The eagle is perched on a bundle of arrows, symbolizing defense and readiness for war, while below it lies an olive branch, representing peace. This duality of war and peace perfectly reflects America's position in the 1960s, a nation that was powerful, protective, and yet hopeful for peace in a turbulent Cold War era. Above the eagle, the inscription reads, "United States of America," and just below, the value quarter dollar is written, signifying its monetary worth. The Latin phrase "e pluribus unum," out of many, one, also graces the design, emphasizing America's unity despite its diversity. The 1966 Liberty quarter dollar holds a very special place in history because of the Coinage Act of 1965. Until 1964, quarters were minted in 90% silver, but due to rising silver prices and shortages, the U.S. government made a major decision. Beginning in 1965, quarters would no longer contain silver. Instead, they were made from a copper-nickel-clad composition. Thus, the 1966 quarter dollar was one of the earliest clad coins in American history. For many, this shift symbolized the end of an era, the end of real money made of precious metals, and the beginning of modern currency systems. The 1966 quarter was struck by the United States Mint, primarily at the Philadelphia facility. It carried no mint mark, which makes it instantly recognizable to collectors. It was made to solve two problems. One, silver shortage. America was running out of affordable silver for coinage. Two, coin shortage. Because people were hoarding silver coins, the market faced a shortage of quarters. Thus, the 1966 quarter was born as a practical solution, but over time, it became a historical artifact. Today, the 1966 quarter dollar is considered common in circulation, But for collectors, its historical importance makes it valuable. In regular condition, it may be worth just 1/5, but in uncirculated or proof-like condition, its value can rise to thousands of dollars at auctions. Some rare varieties and error coins from 1966 have fetched tens of thousands of dollars, making them treasures for serious collectors. Think about it. A coin that once bought a soda or chewing gum in 1966. Today, it could buy a car if preserved perfectly. That's the kind of transformation that makes this story go viral. The 1960s were one of the most transformative decades in American history. Civil rights movements, the Vietnam War, the Cold War, and a rapidly changing society defined the era. Every object from that time, even a coin, reflects the tension and hope that filled the United States. The 1966 quarter dollar thus becomes more than just a piece of currency. It becomes a symbol of survival, change, and adaptation. Every feature on the coin carries meaning. 1. Liberty, a reminder that freedom is America's highest value, especially during the Cold War when the U.S. wanted to contrast itself with communist powers. 2. In God we trust. Added during times of ideological conflict, it reinforced the American belief system against atheistic communism. 3. The bald eagle. Not just a bird, but a declaration that America was strong, watchful, and ready to protect its values. The U.S. Mint in Philadelphia churned out millions of these 1966 quarters. But here's an interesting twist. Due to the Coinage Act of 1965, coins from 1965, 1966, and 1967 carried no mint marks. Why? Because the U.S. Mint didn't want people hoarding coins based on rarity. Without mint marks, collectors couldn't distinguish between coins from different facilities. This decision itself made these coins unique, as it was the only period in modern U.S. history when mint marks were deliberately omitted. Collectors are always searching for errors, small mistakes during the minting process that make a coin rare and valuable. Some known errors for the 1966 quarter include off-center strikes, where the design is shifted, making it look unusual. Double-die errors, where inscriptions like Liberty or In God We Trust appear doubled. Clipped planchets, when the coin is cut oddly, leaving a curved edge. Such coins have sold for tens of thousands of dollars in auctions, transforming an ordinary 25 cents into a life-changing treasure. Imagine 1966, young Americans flipping quarters to decide who bats first in a baseball game. A soldier carrying one in Vietnam as a good luck charm. A college student using it for a payphone call. This was a living coin, not just metal. It touched lives, carried stories, and silently witnessed a turbulent decade. Common circulation coins, $1 depending on grade. Uncirculated examples, $20,000, $200, $1,000. Rare error varieties, $5 millions, $12 millions, or more. For collectors worldwide, this coin is both affordable and aspirational. Beginners can own a piece of history cheaply, while advanced collectors dream of finding that one rare error worth millions.